Joining us now, David Slotnick, senior aviation business reporter for thepointsguy.com. David, thanks so much for being with us. You tweeted that people's lives are likely to be ruined by Southwest's meltdown. What did you mean by that?
Well, thanks for having me. It's a very tough situation that I think a lot of passengers are going through right now. People are stranded. I mean, they're literally stranded. This is the busiest travel period of the year. There aren't a lot of seats available for people. It's hard to get rebooked on another airline. And when it comes down to it, a lot of this, including the passengers that you showed earlier on the program, really just have to pay their own way. They're buying their own hotel rooms. They're buying their own alternate flights. And that's not something that everybody can afford. It's Christmas. People travel with their families. People save up. This is their one flight of the year. They don't necessarily have money for a last minute ticket for a family of 5 or for a week in a hotel room while Southwest gets its operations sorted. So, what I was really getting at was this is something that has real impact on real people. It's frustrating enough and terrible enough to miss Christmas or to miss seeing family or be stuck for a few days, but this can really cause a lot of problems for some people.
Yeah, I'm struck by the sound from the woman at the top who talked about the possibility of missing her dialysis appointment and what that would mean for her. I guess a lot of people watch this and they wonder, what rights do travelers in this country have when an airline messes up like this?
And that's the real unfortunate thing. There aren't many rights that you're entitled to. The number one thing that you do get, no matter what, is a refund on the flight that's canceled. But that doesn't necessarily cover your expenses. Now, Southwest has said that they're voluntarily choosing to consider reimbursing passengers for reasonable expenses. So that's hotel, alternate transportation, food potentially. The thing is, they don't have any obligation to do this. So it's going to be on a voluntary basis. We reached out to Southwest today. They told us that everything is going to be considered case by case. So what does that mean? And if you don't have really the savings to be able to afford a situation like this, do you risk maybe buying a last minute flight that Southwest may or may not be able to reimburse?
So here's the thing I want you to help me understand. Southwest has said that they're actually going to lower the number of flights that they're trying to fly for the next few days in order to reset, get back on track. How does that work? How do you get all of these stranded people to their destinations with fewer flights?
It's a very hard thing to do, and it's going to take a few days to do it. A key thing, too, is that Southwest actually put a limit on their inventory, so they're basically not selling flights for at least a few days as they work to cancel flights through at least Friday. They're planning to cancel about 2/3 of their network. And the idea is that they didn't want people booking onto flights that are then going to end up getting canceled. So that's just more confusion and more frustration. But it means that once they're up and running again, then it's going to be an operation to get everyone who hasn't found some kind of alternate means where they need to go. And we're going to see that coming through the weekend, I think, and through potentially next week.
I think it would be easy to look at this story and say, okay, this happened one time. No, this is a systems problem. This is a structural problem. And I wonder if you see a potential long-term fix here. I mean, are we talking about legislation? Are we talking about regulation? What would it really take to get at the heart of what consumers are up against?
Yeah, the DOT has been very vocal over this administration on passengers' rights, on enforcing airline compliance. But those rights, again, are fairly limited. To do more, you would have to see some sort of legislation. Now, whether we actually see that or not, it remains to be seen. It would be a very big step, obviously. There's protections like that in Europe, but not here. We're going to have to see what happens. I think at the very least, we're going to have to see Southwest is going to make some changes to their technology, to everything that's sort of backing the system. But in terms of passenger rights, it's a big question.
Big question indeed. David Slotnick, senior aviation business reporter for thepointsguy.com. Thank you so much for being with us.